Hi, I'm Jaswin and welcome back to Jaswin Reads. This is where we dive into some life lessons from the books which help us to rethink, realign and grow in our life. Today's book, wanna know? One of my favorites. Let me pick it up from here. What got you here won't get you there. Let me share a small story about this. In 2009, I had first time lost my job. This was back in India. And when I lost my job, I didn't know what to do. I had no idea what's happening in my life. I didn't know which way should I look at. And I visited a bookshop looking for some inspiration, for some motivation, or maybe some realignment in my life because I didn't know what I'm looking for. And this book was actually staring at me the way it is staring at you right now. And I read the title, What Got You Here Won't Get You There. It's written by Marshall Goldsmith. And the title, in fact, it just captured my attention. And I repeated it word after word, time after time in my own mind. What got you here won't get you there? What got you here won't get you there. And then it was a eureka aha moment for me. And I understood that wherever I am in my life right now, I need to realign, I need to step up to get where I want. So whatever things that had got me to where I am today, the same things will not take me further. I have to transform in a way to get to where I want to go. This book is about 20 habits that a person should stop doing. Yes, you hear me correct. 20 habits that we need to stop doing in order to get where we want to go. Now, in our entire daily life, professional, personal, corporate, we keep hearing about develop this habit, start doing this, but nobody tells us what should we stop doing. How do you get into that mindset that anything which is actually coming in the way of our success, we need to stop doing that? And Marshall Goldsmith very nicely puts forward these 20 habits. Now, I will not be able to narrate all the 20 habits. I want you to actually pick up the book yourself and read them. But let me show you, or let me share with you, in fact, the habits which closely relate with me and how I brought them into my life and I stopped doing them. Let's get into it. Winning too much. Sounds familiar. We all want to win all the time, at all costs, everywhere and anywhere. But if I have to ask you this, do you win all the time? Or there are some instances in life where you also fail, or where you're not able to win, and you make peace with what the situation is. Now let me tell you what winning too much is in actual Marshall Goldsmith's words. He says, the need to win at all costs and in all situations, when it matters, when it doesn't, and when it's totally beside the point. I learned this. I learned that I cannot win all the time. I will fail and I will have a downfall. And that's where I learned to deal with the failures of my life and how to accept it with grace. All the learnings that come with it. We can never win all the time. And that was my first lesson from this book. The second habit which resonated very closely with me was adding too much value. Yes, you heard that correct. We want to add a lot of value to whatever we see, we observe, we hear. Somebody comes to me and says, hey, you know what? You shouldn't be doing this way, you should be doing that way. and we always want to add lots and lots of value to how people do things. We want to add value to everything that is there, and we want to give suggestions all the time. And when you add too much value, you're actually demeaning the value that you're adding. So let me tell you, in Marshall Goldsmith's words, what exactly is adding too much value? He says, the overwhelming desire to add our 2 cents to every discussion. Not every discussion actually warrants our suggestions. Not every discussion warrants our 2 cents all the time. Many times it's also about just listening and let it be, and imbibe and process and be there fully to reflect, to listen, to think, rather than adding too much value in every discussion. It really helps when someone is speaking there, just sit and listen. It's powerful, very, very powerful. The third habit, which really had a great impact on my mind and my heart, was how often do we fail to express our gratitude, giving grace and giving thanks. What does Marshall Goldsmith say? So let's hear it in his words. He says, failing to express gratitude, the most basic form of bad manners. I'm sitting here right in front of you, explaining my lessons from this book. And I am grateful for you all to be putting those precious minutes from your busy schedule to listen to this. You are investing your precious time in learning something new. And I'm grateful to you. Gratitude for the smallest of the smallest things, which actually go unnoticed. Let me tell you the reason. The reason is we tend to live in autopilot zone. We tend to live in a subconscious mind. We do not know what's happening. We are just taking things for granted. Gratitude for being here. Gratitude for this glass of tea that I have in front of me. Grateful for this beautiful place that I'm sitting and recording. Grateful to my colleague who's actually doing the shooting of this video. Gratitude. Gratitude for being able to make a difference in this world. Gratitude for this beautiful life that we have been presented with. When was the last time did you express your gratitude to someone? When was it? And if you've not done it, finish the video, or maybe pause the video and say your gratitude to the person that you want to express it to. Say your thanks. This book isn't loud. It is not flashy, but it is very honest. It will actually hold up a mirror which helps you to see your reflection in it and ask yourself, what got me here? And if I want to go further ahead, what is it that I need to bring a change in myself? How will I be transforming myself? And from all those habits that I have, which one do I need to stop doing so that I can be successful and go where I want to go? If this resonated with you, drop your thoughts in the comments. Like, subscribe, and share this powerful message as much as you can. And ask yourself, what is it that you want to change in your life? What is that one habit that you want to stop doing and become the next level best version of you?